drugs that were prohibited. She should have never been in that airplane flying. She should have not ever gotten her private pilot's license, at least in my opinion. All of these things are factoring in here. What are the probable causes according to the NTSB? All right, at the bottom, the pilot's failure to maintain airplane control, which resulted in pilot-induced oscillations and a subsequent loss of control and impact with terrain. Well, that's what happened, but why did it happen? Well, the flight originated from Knoxville, downtown Island Airport, we're told, on its way to Saline County Regional Airport, 430 nautical miles altogether. Down at the bottom of the page, the airplane gained airspeed while descending and slowed while climbing. That means she wasn't doing anything with the power. If she was climbing, the airplane lost airspeed. She came down, it gained airspeed again. Airspeed fluctuated between 100 and 160 knots. I think I said 80 earlier. Here it says 100, while repeatedly gaining and losing 1,000 to 1,500 feet. Here's the chart now that the NTSB has given us, and you can see the dramatic peaks and valleys in this thing between airspeed and altitude. She's climbing up and going down to 100 knots, and then the nose comes over, and she's struggling, fighting the airplane, grabbing trim, but grabbing the wrong trim and making it worse, and then pulling it out and trying to get it back and trying to engage that autopilot, and then the airplane drops down again, and up she comes again and loses airspeed. She's struggling with this for 25 full minutes to try to get control of this aircraft, and there was nothing wrong with the airplane. On page 7 of the report, it says on October 20th, 2021, she passed her private plane airman knowledge test. So that's one of the first tests that you have to pass to get ready to get your private pilot's license. And so she passes the test in October of 2021. A full 8 months later is when she gets her private pilot's license. On May 14th, 2022, she passed her private pilot single engine land practical test, at which time she had accumulated 193.2 hours of total flight time. Of those hours, 182, all but 10, were dual instruction received. Nearly all of the hours were accumulated in the Piper, the smaller airplane, the Corolla I told you about earlier, that she had purchased in June of 2021. So now she upgrades to this Beechcraft Bonaire, this hot rod, and she wasn't even ready for the Piper. Now, again, most of her time was with instruction, and I think what you can read between the lines here is it took her so long because she had